Hello everyone, this is Stacy coming to you from my apartment in New York City. It feels like a Monday, right? But it's actually Tuesday. We had a 3-day weekend here in observance of Yom Kippur. And so I keep thinking today's Monday, but it's actually Tuesday. So I hope your week is off to a great start. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Stacy. I'm a photographer, artist, educator, and coach to creatives. I help fellow creatives go take their creativity from hobby to hired. So I wanted to share some tips today. Oh, if you're gonna watch this, if you watch the replay or anything, comment below. Let me know where you're listening in from, where you're watching from. And if you have any questions, I always go back afterwards and go back and answer all the comments. So when I'm coaching, a lot of things that come up for creatives is that they're so resistant to post on social media or to tell people about their work. So I get it. We love to create, right? Like I love to create images. I love to draw. I love to do anything creative. Like that part is so fun. But if you want to start making money from your creativity, whether it's like selling your art or your photography services or anything like that, maybe you are a graphic designer and you want to start getting hired for logo design, whatever, you've got to let people know about it. And one of the best free resources out there is social media. And I get that we could have like a love-hate relationship with it. There's a lot of comparisons, there's whatever, there could be drama, but if you use it intentionally and you have a plan, then it makes things much easier. So I want to give you some ideas, and a lot of creatives say like they don't know what to post. So I'm going to give you some ideas, some things I've done and some other suggestions. Plus I have a blog post I could refer you to with other ideas. So one thing I like to do when it comes with, that I find that makes it much easier, is to come up with themes. So for example, on Mondays, I do a motivational quote, so Motivation Mondays. And I should mention before, like, you don't have to be all over. Pick the social media platform that you like the best and that where you think your ideal clients are. So for me, I love Instagram, but some of my ideal clients are also on Facebook. So I do both. So I come up with a theme. Mondays are my motivational quotes, Motivation Mondays. Wednesdays, I've done like Wall Art Wednesdays, so I'll feature something new in my print shop, so new art. Tuesdays, I usually share some kind of tip like I'm doing here today. So if you can come up with a theme, and if you need help with coming up with a theme, let me know in the comments what your business is, and I'll help you come up with some themes. So that's one thing, come up with a theme and then make a list of things that you can talk about within that theme. And that will make it so much easier. Then you can do some batch content creation. So like, let's say you were similar to me where you wanted to do like a motivational Monday. Think of, let's say, 4 to 8 motivational quotes, no matter how far out you want to go. And then create those posts. You can schedule it. So now your Mondays are done for like a month or two. So you don't even have to think about it. So that's why I love themes. Okay. Another thing, as a creative, people are really curious, so you can show behind the scenes. So whether you're an artist, maybe you want to show what your studio looks like. Maybe you want to show you mixing your paints or getting your colored pencils together or showing your art supplies, whatever that is. If you are a photographer, maybe you want to show yourself location scouting, like, oh, this might be a cool location for my next upcoming portrait shoot. Or you might want to show like how you pack your gear, like, right, your camera equipment, all of that. So, or if you're on a photo shoot, you can have a friend, or if someone is with you, do some behind the scenes, like on their phone, showing you interacting with your client on a photo shoot. So behind the scenes stuff is always really fun, and people are just naturally curious. So I wrote myself a cheat sheet. I can't even read my handwriting. Work in progress. So work in progress, if you are a painter, you can show maybe one of your paintings on the easel, and you can show like as it's progressing. So from maybe you do a sketch to begin with. So show your sketch and how it's developing into this full-on painting. for a photographer, maybe you draw out ideas or you're researching poses, or you can show yourself editing, or you can show, oh, this is good for before and after. So that's another example, before and after. So if you're a photographer, you can show either like what the shot looks like straight out of your camera compared to how it looks after you've edited it. Or you can show a before and after, like maybe what it looks like for like a regular person, like, you know, if you're at a wedding or if you're at a bar mitzvah, like Uncle Joe is going to take a photo. So, you know, compare what that image looks like compared to what your professional image looks like. If you, I'm trying to think of other, hey Donna, I'm trying to think of other industries. So let's say you are a graphic artist and you design logos. You can show a before and after of what your client maybe they did like a DIY logo. They just wanted to do it themselves, but then they hired you to do a professional logo, so you can show the difference in like a handmade logo, right? Someone that's not a professional compared to yours. Same thing with websites. A lot of people want to do their own websites. So show it before and after of what their website looked like before. So let's say you're a website designer, what their website looked like before you got there to what it looks like after. So showing before and after shows your expertise, and it really shows how you're elevating that work. So that's another example. And another example is challenges. Get involved with challenges. So if you're an artist, especially in October, there's so many different challenges going on. There's Inktober. Oh my God, I've seen so many challenges already that's going on. So that's a good way to connect with other people in your industry and also to get your work seen more. So, and if there's not a challenge that you like, or if it's not good timing for you, create your own challenge. So I've done this a couple of summers. I've done this thing called 40 Days of Floral Art. Now I have to say 40 days, I was a long time. So I wouldn't do that again. 40 days was long. But I created a challenge for myself. So it helped me be consistent, create a body of work, a new body of work, I should say. And then I was consistent with posting on social media. And then I also got other people to join in the challenge. So it was really fun. So those are 5 different things that you can do to create content, to showcase your work, to let people know you're available for hire, or to, you know, buy your art, whatever that is. So it's about creating community, engaging with other creatives, and selling your stuff, right? So let's recap. So you can have themes. You can show behind the scenes stuff. You can show work in progress. You can show before and after. And another suggestion is challenges. So those are 5 I mentioned about that. I just canceled that. But I have a new blog post that's just posted today with 10 suggestions on creating content as a creative. So these are 5. I'll put a link to the full blog post in the comments below. And again, if you're a creative and you're getting stuck on what content to create, put it in the comments and let's do some brainstorming. So I also wanted to tell you the reason why I did this post is because I see this coming up for other creatives, especially the creatives that sometimes come up in my group. So I have a group called Visualize to Materialize, and I love it because there's a private community, so we're brainstorming. One woman likes to post on YouTube, so, you know, we help her come up with different content ideas. I do some YouTube as well. But it's really helpful to just have like a community to bounce ideas off of. Also, once a month, I do a live coaching call. So tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time, so it's like New York time, is our coaching call for this month. So it's a great way to connect with other members, to get your questions answered. So if this is something that's on your mind, like I'm stuck with content ideas, you know, that's something we can talk about. But yeah, it's a great way. It's a coaching call, so you get your questions answered, and it's for creatives that are working on their goals. So whether it's, you know, we have a wedding photographer in there working on building her wedding photography, but she also uses the program for her other goals. So one woman is moving, so she's using the program to for her goal of moving. So the principles in the program will help you with your creative goals as well as life goals. So like I mentioned, the wedding photographer, she's also a skydiver and she wants to get more certifications. So she's using the principles of goal achieving in the program to help her with that as well. So back to tonight's call. If you are someone that, if you're a creative that wants to jumpstart your creative goal journey, you can join us tonight. It's part of the program. This call will be a great stepping off point for you to really make traction on your goals. We have a quarter left of this year, right? After this week, it's October, November, December, and bam, we're done with this year. So if you still want to make progress on your goals, I will also, you can DM me or I'll put a link in here, put goals, and I'll send you a link to join Visualize to Materialize. If you join before 7 o'clock Eastern time tonight, you can still get into our coaching call tonight, which would be great. We'd love to meet you and I'd love to help you get started on your journey. So let me know. I'm going to put the link to the recent blog post and DM me the word goal, and I will send you a link to Visualize to Materialize. Okay, I will see you soon. And this is Stacy, and it's been great chatting. Bye.